Hello everyone! So in this video, I'd like to share with you yung 5 books that changed my life, whether sa career-wise, or financially, or mentally, or spiritually. And if you're looking for some book recommendation, then just keep on watching kasi some of this might also change your life as well. So itong mga books na babanggitin ko, they're all non-fiction kasi I don't really read fictional books. Baka kasi mag-expect kayo na meron kayong fiction book dito. So, anyways, let's start. So, the first book that changed my life is this one. It's Is It Time to Quit Your Job by Sha Nasino. And she's a Filipina author, and this book changed my life kasi ito yung book na kailangan ko at one point in my life. Kasi I discovered this book nung siguro mga January to February 2020. So this was before the lockdown. And I was asking myself if it's time to quit my job back then. Don't get me wrong, I love that job. I'm grateful to have a job and I really like working with the people there. It's just it's just not for me kasi I don't really see myself working there in the long term. So I was contemplating if I wanted to quit my job back then. So, when I found this book sa bookstore, parang it was meant for me kasi last stock na rin siya, so I have to get it na. And also, this book isn't about quitting your job. It's more like it offers a different perspective on what you need to consider before you quit your job. You really have to purchase this book if you find yourself asking this question a lot. The thing that really changed my life with this book is dito ko na-discover yung freelancing. So, before reading this book, I have no idea that people earn money online. So, this was before the lockdown, okay? So, when I read it, parang I really like that idea of freelancing and earning money from home. But at that time, I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. So, it was always at the back of my head. But, ayun, biglang nag-lockdown, nawalan ako ng work nung time na yon. People are staying at home, so kailangan kong maghanap ng work. So, nung time na yon, nag-research ako on how to get into freelancing and ano-ano yung mga jobs out there na pwedeng mag-earn online. And then I found out na pwede kang kumita sa copywriting. And I have some background na sa copywriting before kasi I was an AB Communication graduate, major in advertising. So, meron akong background sa copywriting. So, sabi ko, why not try to apply as a freelance copywriter? And sobrang daming nangyari before I got my first client. Nag-invest pa ako sa mga copywriting courses kasi I had no idea how to get some clients. So, ayun, I'm really grateful na merong isang client na nagtiwala sa akin kahit wala akong experience. So definitely, if hindi ko siya na-discover through this book, then probably nandun pa rin ako sa dati kong work. So it really changed my life, guys. The next book that changed my life is wala akong physical book version kasi nakinig lang ako sa audiobook version niya. Is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up ni Marie Kondo. So, hence the name, it was truly life-changing kasi although meron naman akong idea on the benefits of decluttering and tidying up, I also discovered that book noong 2016 na that was the time na super chaotic na nung surroundings ko. Like, super stressed na ako sa room ko kasi ang gulo-gulo niya. Kasi before that, I was decluttering every year. But noong 2016, yun talaga yung time na sobrang busy ko. Like, sobrang busy ko sa work. Like, wala akong holidays noon. I only had one rest day. So, syempre, kung isa lang yung rest day mo per week, syempre, isi-spend mo siya sa pahinga na lang, 'di ba? Pero, ayun, when I discovered that book, it gave me that push na mag-declutter na kasi sobrang gulo na talaga and sobrang gulo na rin ng isip ko kasi I truly believe na when you have a clean and organized environment, somehow parang it affects your mental clarity as well. I started doing it. It was hard work. Hindi ko siya natapos ng isang araw. Like siguro natapos ko siya ilang weeks. And then, when I started seeing yung benefits ng pag-declutter, like, I started seeing more of the floor space. I started decluttering yung mga bagay na hindi na kailangan. I felt good afterwards kasi parang, wow, ang sarap magstay sa room ko kasi finally naayos ko na siya. It was truly life-changing for me kasi hindi lang niya nabago yung environment ko. It also changed my spending habits as well kasi although hindi naman siya financial book, parang it encouraged me na huwag akong bibili basta-basta ng something na it will end up as a clutter as well. Kasi nung after kong mag-declutter nung time na yon, nung 2016, parang I feel na I wanted to maintain it that way. And syempre, mamaintain mo yon by just putting only the things na valuable para sa'yo. So, I made sure na lahat ng bibilhin ko is something na valuable, something na gagamitin ko talaga so that it won't end up as a clutter in the future. That really helped me a lot. It was a popular book back then. And I know meron ding shows sa Netflix about the life-changing magic of tidying up. So you can watch that as well. So the third book that also changed my life as well is Atomic Habits by James Clear. So, wala rin ako mapakitang physical book kasi nakinig lang din ako sa audiobook version niya. But my main takeaway in this book is that when you're trying to build a good habit, it's okay kahit na 1% better ka lang each day. This was truly beneficial for me kasi I've always been a goal-oriented person. Like, I love setting goals and challenging myself and achieving them. I like that feeling. Pero this somehow changed the way I look at goal setting kasi let me just give you an example. One of my goals is to become a good copywriter. The old me would just focus on the goal to be a good copywriter. Now that I have read that book, there are so many things that you need to do to be a good copywriter. So, syempre, you need to practice writing every single day. You need to have a swipe file for inspiration. You need to market yourself as a copywriter. So, there are so many things that you need to do before getting into that goal. Sometimes I forget about that and pag nag-set ako ng goal na sobrang laki and hindi ko siya na-achieve agad and wala akong nakikitang results and parang na-disappoint ako. So, it also changed my mindset kasi okay lang kahit hindi ko makita agad yung results kasi the results are always gonna be gradual and hindi siya yung massive sudden success na makikita mo agad. So, sometimes I do forget about that and people do forget about that. The next book that changed my life is this one. It's 101 Success Secrets for Women by Sue Augustus. Ito, nabili ko to noong 2013 pa, so sobrang luma na. Pero sobrang helpful ng mga principles na natutunan ko sa book na to. And what really changed my life or my mindset in this book is to have a lot of faith and belief. And dito ko natutunan yung importance ng visualizing yourself, having the goal that you want. So for example, for me, noong 2018, I was saving up for my Hong Kong trip. I visualized myself na nasa Disneyland ako. I visualized myself na I was walking down the streets, nagko-commute ako sa Hong Kong. So I was really happy when it finally happened. If meron ka mga dreams and goals in life, I believe na kailangan meron kang faith na matutupad mo siya. You have to really believe na matutupad mo siya. Also, it provides some biblical perspective then when it comes to achieving yung success. This is a great buy and sobrang sulit niya kasi ilang beses ko na siyang binasa. The next book that really changed my life is the Bible. So, I got this Bible noong 2009 pa, pero I've only read this consistently starting noong 2020. So, nung nag-lockdown tayo. So, when I started reading this consistently, napansin ko yung changes are not massive. It was gradual. If I needed advice on something dati, naghahanap ako ng mga motivational quotes and there is nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying na if I needed advice, I turn to God. Hindi mo mismong makukuha yung sagot sa Bible. Like for example, if you're a high school graduate and saan mo balak mag-college, ganyan. Anong course yung iti-take mo? Parang you won't find the answer sa Bible, pero if you prayed about it consistently, if you renew your mind through the Bible consistently, then it will help you get some answers. One of my favorite Bible verse is from Romans 12:2, and it's, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind." So in order to know what is God's will for you, you have to renew your mind. You have to keep reading the scripture. Not just read, you need to also meditate on it. You really have to ingest it and apply it to your life, kasi you will see the life-changing results. It also helped me focus on what really matters and what is my purpose here on earth. And that's when I discovered na kailangan mong i-honor si God sa lahat ng aspects ng buhay mo. And you can do that by serving others. Nasa Bible yun. So if you have any questions about this video, please leave a comment down below. Maraming benefits yung pagbabasa ng books. Either you can do it with a physical book, or you can listen to audiobooks, or you can do it digitally, like through an ebook. You can also read through sa mga articles on the internet. Ang benefit kasi sa akin ng pagbabasa is that I learn new things, katulad nung nabanggit ko do sa Is It Time to Quit Your Job? Doon ko na-discover yung freelancing. So you learn something new, you discover something new, and also it expands my vocabulary, and it can also make you a better writer and also a better communicator. So I suggest na magbasa ka na magbasa, kasi you never know what you're gonna get, kasi sobrang beneficial ng pagbabasa. And I have this video right here wherein dyan ko shinare yung mga tips ko on how you can read consistently, or if hindi consistently, you can read more often, so that marami ka ring matutunan. If you're like me, you're always hungry for learning, then go check that one. And I'll see you guys in the next video ko. Bye!